making lasagna for dinner. It's our 3rd anniversary today, so this is the start of it. This is the second batch of noodles. I'll show you over on the other side. There's more noodles already cooked. I'm just in case. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. And then I've got ground beef. And then, sorry about the mess, I'm gonna spin over here. So here's where the other noodles are. And then I have 2 bowls of sauces because I'm gonna mix this one with the ground beef, and this one's gonna be plain, which is for the bottom and for the top of the actual lasagna. And then I'm gonna mix this all together, the egg and cottage cheese, and then it's gonna be a layering effect with the mozzarella cheese as well. There should be mozzarella and provolone, but my husband only got mozzarella when he went shopping last, so I must have forgot to tell him. Sorry it's so loud. I'm watching The Voice right now on TV because I like to listen to music when I'm cleaning and cooking, which I'm kind of doing both because it's like a mess here right now. And I'll show you some more as I go. Let me spin this on. The Voice. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but I was going to show you what I meant. Like, I'm mixing this bowl of sauce, even though I have that one separate, just in case I need more on the bottom here or on the top as I go, because the top and the bottom I always leave no meat. It's just sauce. Makes it easier and like flatter at the bottom, I don't know. And then I got my cottage cheese here, which I'm gonna mix with some egg, and that helps it not be so runny or liquidy. Like, I usually bake it a good amount of time, but just in case I mix this. And you always want to make sure you have like a separate one. Like, I have a separate cottage cheese in the fridge that we're gonna use all of this up and use it with that. So we don't mix them up. We want to use all of this as, you know, or have like how it's used somewhat up already. Okay, I turned down the music because it was just so loud. And I'm gonna take first a layer of, I should have chopped up the beef a little bit more, but I was trying to cook more noodles. I have a small pan, I don't really have a big pot of, you know, for the noodles. So I have to do 2 like at a time or whatever, I mean, like do one after another. So I like just spread it out over real fast. And I have to watch the noodles more. Like, these are gluten-free noodles, and sorry I'm in the light. There's not much light in the kitchen right now. And I was like standing directly in it. Sorry if I sound funny too, or like I'm breathing hard. I'm getting sick, so I figured I might as well do this right now, especially with it being Rob and I's 3rd anniversary. I wanted to make dinner. I don't often make dinner. He usually makes all of the food, and I just enjoy it. I'm a little bit of a non-cooker. I kind of hate it, so I figured I'd make lasagna, which he considers kind of hard, which is something I grew up making quite often, so it doesn't really bother me as much as it bothers him. So next we're gonna take the cottage cheese, and again I'm doing this one-handed, so I apologize, and I'm gonna just dump some, and I'm not doing it gracefully or anything because I don't cook. So I'm not very good at this probably. I'm just gonna first like drop bits everywhere. And like I said, I mixed this with egg earlier, as you saw, and that's gonna help the lasagna stick together a little bit better than you might normally see. And I gotta make sure I do enough at the top right here. And then once I have a amount that I kind of want, then I kind of spread it out a little bit as I go, because you see how it's like all come together. I'm gonna like spread it out a little bit over this. I could have done a little bit more, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit careful about this because I don't have a ton in there. Okay, and then last, I'm gonna do the cheese. Okay, now we're gonna do the layer of cheese. And just sprinkle it. And I like a lot of cheese. Most of my family does, so of course if you're like, that's way too much, then don't use that much. Also, like I said before, we only have like one kind of cheese, and we usually use like 2 or 3, especially mozzarella provolone, and sometimes we'll use another type of cheese. Just depends on it. My dad usually makes lasagna in the family, and he'll do different types of lasagnas, and so sometimes he'll have chicken in it, or he'll put like sausage meat instead of like the beef. Okay. Now let's just add a little bit more towards this end because there's not that much there. And then we're going to repeat this until towards the end, which I'll come back and show you that. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven on 425 for about an hour and 15 minutes. After that, I'm going to put cheese on the top and cook it a little longer. I usually cook it about that time, I guess. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating right now because I haven't cooked lasagna in a while. I didn't put enough sauce on the top. I ran out, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. Now that that's cooking, I'm going to clean all this mess up that is my kitchen. And probably take a shower and wait for Boo to get home. Okay, it's dinner time, and I'm going to show you the last picture of the finished lasagna. And we flip this around. And here it is. Yummy. I'm so hungry now too. Okay. Alright, I want to wish you guys a good day and hope you like this video and you subscribe. Bye.